Hello and welcome to our third video. This is gonna be our first and probably, our only book haul, maybe the whole year, because we haven't got that much money this year. I'm spending mine on an airplane ticket, so... And we really have a lot of books that we just bought, so... Yeah. Okay, so the first book that that I bought is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and I only actually bought it because I love these books. They're so pretty, and I couldn't really find them online, so I had to buy them in this shop in Michigan, and they're called Penguin Drop Caps, and I want to have them all. So. Okay, the first one from me is Fangirl. I just got the dust jacket because my friend has the real book. But yeah, it was so good. I love this book. And she still has to read it, but yes. It's so good. I mean. Okay, so Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I actually only bought this one, then Goblet of Fire, and the Half-Blood Prince. I might have bought the fifth too, I don't remember. But they were just in this kind of antique bookshop, and they're almost new. And I'm rereading Harry Potter, so I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, my second one is The Book Thief by Marcus? Yeah, Marcus Zusak. And I haven't started it yet, but it's my next book and I'm so excited. Okay, and the next book I have is called Just Saying by Ray Armantrout. I just picked this up in the bookstore in Michigan because it's so pretty, and I want to read more poetry. That was one of my New Year's things. Resolutions. My next one is Eleanor Park, also from Rainbow Rowell. And I haven't started it yet, but it's also gonna be one of the next ones because, well, like I said, I loved Fangirl, so I hope this is as good as Fangirl was, and then I'm also gonna read Attachments, I think. My next book is one that I've seen in a lot of videos, and it's The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I don't know what this is about at all, not at all, but it's so pretty, and it just looks cool. Then this book I've also seen in many videos. It's Winger, and well, I haven't really seen anybody talk about it, but I saw it on many bookshelves, so yeah, and I had to pick one last book to buy before we left from Michigan, and it was either this one or the first Harry Potter book, but I already read that, so I thought this would be better because I can't really buy any books from now on. Okay, my next book was a Christmas present from my dear sister. Yeah. And I've just been dying to read this. I don't know why I haven't read this yet. And it's The Cuckoo's Calling by J.K. Rowling. No, it's not by J.K. Rowling, it's by Robert Galbraith. Okay, so when I found out that J.K. Rowling had written another book, I almost freaked out. I loved A Casual Vacancy. And so yeah, I really can't wait to read this at all. Then this is my last book from Michigan. It's The Fault in Our Stars, and I read it and it was so good, and I actually picked it up because I heard so much about it, and everybody is talking about the book and the movie, of course. And I had to read this, and I cried. I actually bought this one too, but in paperback, because I just had to read it. And someone else had borrowed her book, so I read it in one day too, and then I loved it. I didn't cry, but yeah, a friend of me borrowed it. Okay, so the next book I have is Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. A friend of mine, Nick, has read this book, and it's her favorite movie too. It's one of my second favorite movie, I guess. So I'm really excited to read this, and this is the first one we ordered from Barnes & Noble, and we ordered just a couple of books there, so. Another book that you can actually only get in Barnes & Noble is the special edition of Wonder by R.J. Palacio.
And yeah, it looks pretty. It seems interesting. I don't know what it's about, but it's cool.
Okay, then this is from Barnes & Noble too, and I bought another copy of The Fault in Our Stars because I saw that, yeah, the book diary, that's her. She had this edition and I loved it, and then I saw it on their website and I was like, oh yeah, I have to get that one, and it's got this Q&A with John Green, and it has on the inside, you know, it makes a star, and I think it's so cool and pretty. But I haven't read this copy yet, so that's I think the fourth book I'm gonna read.
The next two books I have are by Roger Ebert, who sadly passed away last year, and if you know or not, I have a movie blog myself, so this is Life Itself, which I think it's his biography. It just looks very pretty, like with this movie curtain kind of thing.
Okay, next I got a book set, and that's the Divergent trilogy, so that's Divergent, Insurgent, and Allegiant. And I've read the first two, and I am so in love with this story, but I've already started on Allegiant, but I'm kind of scared to finish it. Like, I'm only here because so many people say that it's so sad, and I'm so scared of what's gonna happen.
The last book I have is, as I said, by Roger Ebert too. It's Scorsese, I never know how to say his name. But, yeah, a great director, which I really have not seen enough movies of. But I'm thinking to, like, I want to watch his movies and at the same time read the book. So that would be kind of cool. Yeah. And I love The Wolf of Wall Street.
The movies first and then read the book.
Maybe, but it's going to take so much time.
Yeah,
I don't know yet.
Well, that's all the books we've got. We hope you like this video, and please make sure to subscribe.
Yeah, and we have a little disclaimer here. I shared these videos on my blog, and a friend of mine from Denmark, Chris, commented that whether we misspelled, you know, the we wants it all. But no, it's actually meant to say we wants it all, because we love The Lord of the Rings.
And Gollum's thing, you know, like...
Yeah. And
yeah, it's the Hobbits' thing and all. What he says, it's kind of funny. And
yeah. And it's kind of like a joke also, I guess, because we're not non-English natives. And yeah, it's deep.